Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is KHAEDHIR and this is my group mates AZRI, IMRAN, ARYNN and LAILI. We are from Group 2. Introduction is personal selling is a form of direct sales where the salesman interacts with the customers face to face in an effort to close the deal. The salesperson makes an effort to convince the client that the product will be beneficial by emphasizing its many useful aspects. So the issues that we choose are about forceful sales and disrespect customers.
There are two issues in personal selling, which are forceful selling and disrespect customer. The first issue is forceful selling. Forceful selling is referred to the salesperson that puts unnecessary pressure on the customer. In this situation, the salesperson tries hard to persuade a customer to purchase their product or services. For example, a salesperson in one treatment center wants to close the deal by forcing a customer to make a payment for a deposit and ask for a bank card without giving the customer think deeply.
Alright. Okay, hari ni ada bawa customer dari China. China where? Shanghai. Where? Oh, new? Oh, okay. Ketumbit. Dia daripada Ketumbit. Bodoh ni, laknat, aku cari dia. Dia boleh duduk dalam jam. Say hi. Hi. Hey, say hi. Si bengal ni, diorang pakai baju belang macam zebra ni. Aku rasa dia tepuk kepala dia. Seronok weh, dapat customer China macam ni. Wow, very good. China, anak musibat. Very good. Yay, Grab. 5 years celebrating Grab. So kita ada customer China yang bodoh-bodoh alang ni macam ni. Kau pening ni kan. So jaga-jaga. So happy Grab Day 5 years celebrating Grab. Alright. Say bye. Bye. Tengok sekali kata bye. Okay.
Forced selling of personal assets can occur when a family member passes away. An estate may be forced to sell the deceased assets and properties to pay off debts.
Hi, I'm IMRAN for the suggestion forceful sale built by personas. Asking inquiries and discerning the issues and pain areas of the customer are crucial components of personal selling. Personal selling typically accomplish this through one-on-one conversion. However, when using content marketing, you produce material based on the traits that your target audience shares. Okay, for the second part, which is utilize landing pages and forms. You must hide content offered behind a landing page and form in order to collect a lead, email, and a few other crucial pieces of qualifying data in order for content marketing to have an impact on our personal selling. Last but not least, for the third point, which is develop content for each stage of the buying cycle. We can learn a lot about a lead from a landing page and form, but we can discover even more by examining the kind of material the leads download. You may have an impact on personal selling by sharing this information with sales, mapping your content offer to each stage of the buying cycle, and developing content offer to fill in the gaps.
The second issue is disrespecting customer. Salesperson get rude or angry for a variety of reasons. It is because salesperson can't establish a personal connection with the buyer. For example, they demonstrate poor communication and use high tone like yelling toward their customers. However, sale is communicative process. Salesperson need to articulate the value of whatever they are selling. In fact, being a good salesperson or communicator is a very big deal in selling.
There are various kinds of effects if a personal seller disrespect customer. First, they will make the customer feel uncomfortable. Customer will feel disrespectful and their presence were not welcoming. Next, company will losing sales profit. This is true, the customer will not return to purchase the product or service anymore. Lastly, create tense situation or issue between the customer and personal seller. By that, the performance of personal seller will be affected.
In this situation shows that the seller is ignoring his client who is waiting for a very long time. This is the example of a bad customer service and very disrespect towards its client.
Hello, for the suggestion, disrespect customer, the first one which is be empathetic. When discussing the problem of consumer, empathy can be a useful tool. It can be possible for you to diffuse the situation if you can identify with and relate to the customer emotion. Inquire about the customer ideas and emotion once the problem has been located. Build rapport with the client by ensuring them that you would feel the same way if the same thing happens to you. Second, listen actively. Instead of focusing on the words hidden behind the words, pay attentive attention to what the customer is saying. You can quickly ascertain the source of their annoyance and the best course of action if you pay close attention to what they are saying. Last but not least, separate the issue into a smaller issue. If a client comes to you with a significant problem, breaking it up into a multiple smaller issue could be helpful. Smaller sections are simpler to handle, which could reduce customer tension and speed up the resolution of the issue. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is ARYNN and I will continue the last part, which is the conclusion. As now, we have made the decision to choose a forceful sales and also the disrespect customer. Forceful sales speak to a salesperson who puts extra pressure on a customer or pressure a potential customer into making a decision, which is the rush decision. The salesperson makes a concentrated effort to convince a customer to buy their product or service. The effect of these methods will cause business will lose more customer, especially loyal customer and also a potential customer. The suggestion for this method are build buyers personas and also utilize landing page and form. Lastly, develop content for each stage of the buying cycle. When a business knows how to attract customer and attention, instead of the processing, it will make the customer more interesting to buy and also to purchase the product or the service. The last one is disrespect customer, which is it have a lot of meaning. The first one is the problem between attitude of the salesperson, and also another one is the rude attitude of the customer. The effect of this is make the customer feel uncomfortable. Customer will give a negative feedback and also the sales profit will affected. The suggestion for this method are the both sides need to be more empathetic and also listen actively. And the last one is separate the issue into a smaller issue. This will increase the understanding between the two parties and it also will give a good effect on the sales and also image of the business. And this brings us to the end. I would like to thank you for your time and attention. Thank you so much for your interest and also attention.